Hello everyone, my name is Sammy Jose and this is the visitor pattern. So these are the items that we're going to go over. So the purpose of what a visitor pattern is, it falls into the category of behavioral uh, patterns, which look to separate the algorithm from the objects it operates with. The visitor pattern falls into the category of, as you can see here, object uh, specific. The scope of it is more object class patterns, where it focuses and such. So the problem would be you're dealing with algorithms like node classes, but are finding it difficult to change up code and separate the algorithmic classes from the objects they operate with. Solution: you act as you make the objects act as a visitor to these classes. So as you see here, the first part right here would be the visitor, which acts as an interface. This visitor interface will define methods for visiting concrete elements within an object structure. If the program supports method overloading, these methods can share the same names, but their parameter types must be distinct. In terms of the concrete visitors, each concrete visitor would adapt its pattern and behavior to suit various concrete element classes by implementing multiple versions of the same actions. In terms of the element, this is the this is how these visitors are having an accept method with a single parameter for the visitor interface. And then there's the concrete versions of those elements, which is the specific. So every concrete element class that implements and overrides the accept method to redirect calls to the visitor's corresponding method, even if the base element class implements it. So the pros and cons of this visitor method is that it's an open-close principle. So you have the option to introduce a new behavior that can function with classes from various classes with objects from various classes without making alterations to those classes. So a visitor object can gather helpful data as it interacts with different objects, which is useful when navigating complex object structures like trees and applying the visitor to each object in the structure. The negatives would be each time a class is added to or removed from the element hierarchy, you must ensure that all visitors are updated accordingly. Visitors may not have the required access to the private fields and methods of the elements they are intended to collaborate with. These are the references that I've used.